To show professional skepticism, let's talk about this a little bit further, where this means that you're not accusing management of anything. You are critically assessing audit evidence. You're corroborating, means you're backing up, you're checking, double checking, triple checking evidence and management's explanations. If they say something, you need to verify what they said. And you need to do it in a way that they can't trick you into believing what they're saying, what management's saying. You need to get independent evidence. Being professionally skeptic means being alert to anything that may indicate misstatement due to error or fraud. This comes with time and with experience. You're just going to see more instances as an auditor. You're going to see more instances of fraud. You're going to meet with people who you work with who are going to teach you and explain from their experience how they look for particular instances of error or fraud. You're going to want to consider the reliability of information that will be used as audit evidence. You want to make sure that audit evidence is independent. It could not have been edited by a malicious party. You're not going to have an accusatory attitude to the client. That's what I've been saying. That is important. You're not going to say, oh, we know you committed fraud. Oh, we know you're not doing your books. Well, no. You're going to say, hey, we are here. We're professional. We're polite. We are here to make sure that you have exactly what you say you do. Solid set of financial statements. You're going to utilize third-party confirmations as support for management's information. If they say the price of their stock is $60, then you're going to go look up the price of the stock. If they say that we bought equipment from this vendor, then you're going to confirm with the vendor. If they say that some customer owes the money, you're going to confirm with that customer. You are going to work toward audit procedures that will lead to reliable audit evidence, and you're going to critically assess that audit evidence. We're going to cover a lot of these other points in other lessons where we talk about audit evidence, where we talk about the business cycles, the revenue cycle, expenditure cycle. We want to make sure that what we are doing is actually corroborating something. Because if we just ask management, how much cash do you have on hand? And then we look at management's own generated report, well, we can't trust that. Because obviously if management says we have $10 million of cash, and then the report that also came from management says they have $10 million of cash, management could have easily edited that and fraudulently projected that they had $10 million of cash. These are 6 traits of professional skepticism that must be embodied by the auditor. Questioning, and these are, I would say, memorize these. I say that you're not going to be asked directly, okay, you could be asked, okay, which of these is not a trait of professional skepticism? But you can kind of get an idea from looking at these, right? Having a questioning mind, suspending judgment, questioning mind, every single thing that's said, is that true? Now that sounds exhausting. It is. So that's why you work with a team. Suspending judgment, you're not judging anything. You are trying to be objective there. Searching for knowledge, kind of goes with the questioning mind. You're backing up everything. Understanding interpersonal relationships. You want to know, oh, maybe these 2 people within the company they're really close, or maybe they're dating and they're working for different departments. That could be a potential red flag. Or maybe they're just good friends, right? That could be potential for collusion. Maybe management's a little too close with people who hold the cash. Just looking at those interpersonal relationships and thinking, could they lead to any fraud or error? Self-determination. You are the auditor. You are here. You're not being persuaded by anyone. Self-confidence. If management is being pushy, you're not going to get pushed and potentially do something that would not completely validate the financial statements as being free from error or fraud. Again, I want to reiterate this throughout the exam. Error or fraud is super important. You're looking for error as much as you're looking for fraud. You're looking for fraud as much as you're looking for error. Financial statements need to be correct. They could be incorrect because of either fraud or error. Now, error, it sounds like not as big of a deal, right? Because there was no malicious intent. It still is just as big of a deal. Now, you're going to do more procedures to try to find fraud because those who commit fraud are probably likely trying to conceal it. And error is probably not going to be concealed too heavily. So, yes, that's why there's the emphasis on fraud. But you, as the auditor, you're trying to make sure that you detect both error and fraud.
Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.